Welcome to the scent recognition presentation. This is arguably the most important one you'll watch in the whole series. I'm going to show you a method I use to train my dogs to indicate on a given scent and show me where it is. Essentially, scent recognition is the ability to recognise a smell, which is really useful to us because we can teach our dogs to show us where the smell is coming from. Now, before we start any scent recognition training, we must make sure we can play fetch with your dog for at least 2 minutes. This reward stage will soon become the reason your dog wants to search. It would be really useful if your dog leaves on command too. You need to grab a few things before we start. One of these would be really useful. Steal one, borrow one, use your own if it likes you. All they need to do is want to play. A Whiff Woof scent parcel for your dog to find. You can buy these at whiffwoof.co.uk. A clicker so you can mark behaviour. A reward. Use your dog's favourite toy, like a Kong, tennis ball, bottle. Anything you can use to have a real good play stage. Next thing we need is an area. Let's choose a basic area, one that your dog knows. We'll make sure the exercise is as easy as it can be. For this I chose the kitchen, because Ruin's really familiar with the area. Next up, let's talk about how we do it. Grab your scent parcel and let's go and place it somewhere. For this I chose right there where the Whiff Woof signs flash in. It's in direct line of the dog and easy to find, directly underneath the cooker. A few top tips when you're placing the Whiff Woof scent parcel out. Make sure it's easy to find. Make sure the scent parcel is inaccessible if you think your dog might pick it up. We need to leave it to soak for a couple of minutes. Here's where I place the Whiff Woof scent parcel. If you want to make it inaccessible, use something from around the house that you can pop over the top of the parcel so your dog can't interact with it. This one is just half of a tea strainer. Try to make the barrier as scent neutral as you can, because you may inadvertently train your dog to find something such as garlic. To recover those top tips, make sure it's easy to find. Make sure the parcel is inaccessible if it needs to be, and we'll leave it to soak for a few minutes to ensure that there's lots of scent available for the dog to smell. Now we're going to do what's called a dummy drop. Your dog is going to remain at the start point, being restrained or held by someone. And we're going to convince them that we've dropped their reward where the scent parcel is. Here's where you get to try out your acting and magic skills. Keep the dog focused on you as you move towards the scent parcel. And about there where it's paused is where you want to convince the dog that you've left the reward. I like to tuck the reward under my arm where the dog can't see it. Depending on your acting skills, it's likely that the dog will still be focused on you. So when you return, just show them that you have nothing in your hands. And then you can send your dog to find the scent parcel. Here we see Rue go on her first search. Approximately there, where she's right on top of it and sniffing, you can click. Rue's done a little bit of clicker training before, so she spins round when she hears the click. All we're going to do is walk in and make the reward appear from the parcel. That means drop it right there. Don't kick the cat and go for your play stage. You'll notice that the cat didn't get close enough to earn a click. Now you need to reward your dog for finding the Whiff Woof parcel. I recommend at least 2 minutes playing fetch. Make it as enjoyable as you can for your dog, because this will form the motivation for your dog to search again. Next, we want to repeat the exercise 2 or 3 times. Ensure that your dog isn't too tired, and if he is, just stop playing and restart later when he's recovered. Focus on crazy amounts of fun during the 2-minute play stage. To progress, we'll begin to place the scent parcel out of sight. I hope you found this useful and easy to follow, and wish you luck on the path to finding fun. Find out more at the website www.whiffwoof.co.uk.